What's up, guys? This is Jay Corbett of Team Sanctum. It's been a couple of weeks, but we're getting some new content. We're back at it again with another deck profile today. We're here with Brandon Carter. How are you doing, man?
I'm pretty good. How about you?
I'm doing good, buddy. So, you've been coming to Bargain Box for a while. There's been a bunch of sets out. What are you deck profiling for us today, man? I'm tongue twisted.
Well, pretty much something chaotic. This is my beauty. This is Rokket Metalfoes.
Rokket Metalfoes. Is there like a key card in this deck that you're like, man, this is a spice?
Well, of course, by the series, Borolo Dragon's one of the key points of this deck. But with the new support that just came out, that might just change.
All right, well then let's get right to this deck profile. Show us how this build works, my dude.
All right, well we'll start with the main deck here. Of course, we got our 3 Magna Rockets here. Of course, we're gonna need 3 of him. He's too good. And we got the 3 Auto Rockets.
Keep your cards in this area.
Yep. And then of course we've got from the new set Shell Rokket, 3 of him, 2 Metal Rokket, and 2 Anesthesia Rokket. So I did it like this solely because of course, the 3 of Magna Rocket's a necessity because he's one of the heavy attack hitters in the deck with 1800 attack. 3 of Auto Rokket, I don't mainly use their link effects, but their blow effects are what I really use. I have 2 of Anesthesia Rokket because of the heavy butt with 22, of course. But the more detailed are the new set, Metal Rokket and Shell Rokket. Metal Rokket is able to pop everything in the same column as it when it's targeted by a link monster. And then Shell Rokket, 3 of it because it's a 2k defense and because it hits everything adjacent to it. So I think that that's a pretty good effect. And that's the reason why I use 3. So that's it for the Rockets. Next we got the Metalfoes. Of course we got the 2 Silvreds. We've got 2 Steelins. 3 Gold Drivers, and 3 Volflame. And I find that this combination is pretty much the best for this deck, because I've tested with 3 of Steelin and 3 of Silvered and 2 and 2, but I find this better just in case like I really need something more powerful on my board. I pull up Volflame. So, yeah, that's it for the monsters. On to the spells. We've got 1 Dark Hole. That's great for Rockets, just blowing up everything, and then they just come back for with more. For the Metalfoes, Metalfoe Fusion and Full Metalfoe Fusion. Of course, 1 of each. I need to find it, but I need a copy of Flash Fusion. Little trick I found out is since Rockets are Dark type, then you can go into my favorite, starting Venom Fusion Dragon, and because of Flash Fusion, when the end of the turn comes, he'll get destroy all the special summon monsters on your opponent's side of the field, and then you can just special summon Rockets. So your board's full, all their special summon monsters gone. 2 Terraforming for the field spell, 2 Squib Draw. I feel like 3 is a little bit too much, and you don't want your Rockets to go too fast, otherwise you're burning through that deck. But it might change. So, 3 Boots Zector Launch. I really love the rarity of this, and the field spell itself is just great. Allowing you to special summon the Rockets from grave is just amazing for this. And then, of course, the 3 Quick Launch. Just in case you really need something on board to protect yourself, or if you need something for a link summon. It's a really good card to have. Okay. So next we got traps. Since everybody knows that new ban list, Torrential Tribute, once ban list hits, it's going to hit the 3. Switcheroo, I feel like this is a little spicy tech. So because of the Rockets being able to special summon themselves and have a certain number out, if you match the same number of cards on your monsters on your opponent's side of the field, just activate Switcheroo, give them your Rockets, and you get all their good stuff. 3 Metalfoe counters, just because it's great for the searches, and I personally think it's a lot easier for the Metalfoes. And 2 Back to the Front. Originally I was running called the Haunted, but I figured Back to the Front would be a lot easier, especially if I'm targeting like Shell Rokket and Anesthesia Rokket. Once they're special summoned, they go to defense, so 22k or 2000K. Like that's good on board for protection. And that's it for the main deck. For the extra deck, we have, of course, full Metalfoe's Alchemist. We have Alcahest, Mithrilium, and Rokket, I think that's how you pronounce it. So those three, I don't use any more than just one each of them. Again, I don't really go into fusions as much as I do the Link monsters. And then, of course, like I said earlier, starting Venom Fusion Dragon, good for board wipe against special summon on your opponent's side of the field. And then we have 2 Link Spider. We have 2 Proxy Dragon, 1 Gateway Wizard, 1 Decode Talker, Gaia Saber, Topo, Borreload. And then once I'm able to get it, I'm going to put it in triple burst. And this is experimental for right now. I'm using Delinquent Chimera. Doolittle Chimera, that's right. And that's just because I realized that the Metalfoes are fire attribute. So it'll do an attack boost, and I have 2 pointers on field that are pretty good. So.
All right, Brandon, that's it for your deck profiles. So I'm assuming, just for the people that want to know what changes you would make once this ban list comes out, obviously you're throwing in Monster Reborn.
Monster Reborn, obviously, and 3 Torrential Tribute. Because, like I said, 3 Torrential Tribute in this deck, destruction on your side of the field is not that bad. With the Rocket's effects, you'll just get them right back.
All right, do you have any shout-outs you want to give, Brandon?
Shout out to Team Sanctum for allowing me to do this video, and shout out to my own team, Duelist Alliance.
All right, man. Thank you so much, Brandon, for doing this deck profile for
us. Yep, no problem.
And as always, be sure to like, comment on the video. Be sure to subscribe to Team Sanctum for more content. Patreon will be in the description below. And as always, folks, this is Jay Corbett of Team Sanctum signing out.
Later.